Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video, we're going to look at my haul from the Christmas in July Diamond Art Club sale and do some unboxing of these cute canvases. So let's get started. Okay, so the first kit we are going to look at is actually the kit my mom picked up. It's called Christmas Snowman by Creative Studio. It's 22 by 33 inches or 55.6 centimeters by 83.7 centimeters. And it is a round kit. I'm gonna open this one up. So my mom and I placed our order together, which I always send them to my house because I have no patience. And she was nice enough to let me unbox it before I bring it to her house. First, we are going to look at the toolkit for a Diamond Art Club toolkit. I'm going to look at the toolkit on this kit. They're all the same though, so I won't do it for the other two kits that we unboxed today. It comes in this nice bag, and it comes with some really nice goodies. We'll take a quick look at them. Diamond Art Club toolkits all come with a bag of baggies. There's about 15 in there. You can use them for lots of fun things like putting your extra drills in or saving things or even kitting up. Not enough for the full amount of colors that are in a kit usually, but enough to get you started. Also comes with a twist and pick pen. Their pens are really cool. They come pre-loaded with a clear wax inside and they have a metal tip on them. So the concept is you can diamond paint with them, and then as the wax runs out of the top here, you twist it and more wax comes out of the pen. And that's how you refill it. You don't have to dip it in a tray of putty or wax. You just twist the pen and more comes out. And these are refillable. You can twist them the other way and fill it up with whatever wax or putty you want. The back has a multi-placer on the end of it. Their trays are my favorite part of their kit, of their toolkit. The sides are nice and wide, and they have a lid. They're stackable, so if you get more than one from other kits, you can stack them up. I love the tray stopper in them, and I have never needed any other tray besides this. I'm not even joking. It is the best tray I've ever seen in a kit before. These are my absolute favorite. They have a nice long end to pour drills back out of. I love having the lid for them because if I'm around my kids and I have to get up and do something, I can put the lid on and know that my drills will be safe. Here's a even bigger multi-placer that you can swap out on the end of your twist and pick pen. And then they go ahead and give you both types of wax. This is the clear wax that came inside the twist and pick pen, but they also gave you their old classic red heart wax that a lot of people, including me, still really enjoy using. So they give you a little refill of both of those waxes, which I think is really great. So that is the toolkit there. Go ahead and put it back in the bag here. Next, we're going to look at the color story of this canvas. We'll open it up. It came with a bronze treasure quest card. There are 4 types of cards that you could get in your kit. Cards aren't guaranteed, but most new kits do have a card in them. Bronze, silver, gold, and black. Black's the hardest to get your hands on. Bronzes are pretty common, but still beautiful. So my mom got that, and then here's the color story. Super cute kit. This has 66 colors in it, which I think is a good amount of colors. There is the color palette for this kit. I love looking at the color story. It's so fun to see what colors are going to be included. It's not always an accurate representation because some of these drills might be multiple giant bags of them, and some might have like 50 drills in them, but I still love seeing them all together as a set. This kit has 1 AB and 3 fairy dust, which are listed down here. ABs have the Z in front of them, or ABs have the AB in front of them. Fairy dust have the Z in front of the number there. And they use a DMC color code. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with like cross stitching or using any of embroidery floss. They use the same color code, DMC, to chart their drill colors with. Go ahead and put all that back in, and we'll take a look at the actual canvas. All right, let's open it up. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. I love that the Diamond Art Club canvases come in this dust covers. Keeps the canvas safe. I like to, when I'm like going to my mom's for the evening and I want to bring my diamond painting, throw them back in there, keep it protected from getting hairy in the car. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. I'm actually going to flip it real fast and just go ahead and fold it up the opposite way. Diamond Art Club's canvases are pour glued, so it's safe to do this. They will flatten out on their own if you just give them time, but I do not have time for this video. So I'm going to give it a little assistance, help it lay flat so you can see it better. That is so cute. I am going to pop a picture up right here of the whole thing so that you can see it, since I can't get it all in the same shot on my camera here. And then we will take a look at the drills. First I'll do a quick slide down. He is so happy. It is hard to open these canvases up when it is so hot out. I've been looking at a lot of Christmas stuff lately. I know Christmas in July is a thing for most people. Besides buying them, I don't think I could work on them in July. But he is just the cutest little snowman. I knew my mom was going to want the snowman one when we saw the sneak peeks, because she is an avid snowman collector and has been for years. So many snowmen. All right, so here are the drills. I am not going to go through all of them and do like an individual drill train. There's so many sneak peeks of all of these kits that I'm sure there's a video out there somewhere of someone going through all of these drills individually. I just wanted to take a look real fast and see if we could see any of those special drills and what colors they were. There is the AB, that green right there. See if I can see any of the fairy dust from here. The fairy dust will be a red, a tan, and a white. Take a look and see. Oh, the white's right there on the end, so that was easy. Just a very common color to add a fairy dust into, but with a snowman, it's kind of a given that he's gonna need a little bit of sparkle there, so I'm glad they did a white. I am not seeing the other. Oh, duh, there's the red right there on the outside of the drill pack too. C321. And yeah, red and white are good colors to have be the special drills, because Christmas, I think it's just kind of natural. Let's see, 437. I do not want to get all through these drills, but I was really hoping to see that last color. I'm not seeing it, but I will let you know if I do come across it. Right now we are going to take a peek in the canvas here and see where some of those special drills are charted. Like I said, there's a more extensive sneak peek of this one, I am sure, somewhere online. I'm not a professional sneak peek or anything, but I just think it's fun to see what everyone gets each individually when it comes to these sales and what everyone's tastes are. So we're looking for one that looks like a star, a sideways division sign, a square, and a capital K. We'll start with the capital K. That is the green AB color, and it right off the bat is in all of the leaves. I see it in each of the leaves as a highlight up here in his hat up there especially. That one was an easy one to find. I was looking to see if it's in the scarf at all, but I don't think it is. They kept it to the leaves, so that's good. The red fairy dust also is charted in the poinsettias. You can see it in each petal. Pops a highlight there. That one is in little pops of the scarf as well. And let's see if there's any up here. None in his nose, but there is some in the, I don't see any here, but there is some in the hat, right here especially, and here as well. They have a legend of your colors on either side of the canvas, which is nice and handy. Let's look and see. That tan color is the sideways division sign. Take a look and see if we can see any of that. Couldn't find it in the bag. Hopefully I can find it on the canvas here. And I can't. Where are you? Okay, here's some in the scarf. Throughout the scarf here. Yeah, just lots of little stripes of it throughout the scarf and down here in the scarf as well. Oh, which would be nice if you guys could see it. Other than that, I'm not seeing it. Maybe that's why I couldn't find it in the drill pack. It seems like there's not a ton of that color in here. But enough that you can see it sprinkled in throughout the scarf. There's some like right here at the bottom. So you can see it sprinkled in throughout the plaid of the scarf, which I think will be a really nice touch. The last one is the Z3865, and that is white, and that's obviously just going to be all throughout the snowman. His body here, you can see patches of it. Over here, you can see big patches of it. And then his face, especially right here, is a big patch of it around his smile, around his nose and such. Other patches. I kind of wish they had put a special drill orange in there for his nose, but I get why they didn't. Can't have everything sparkling. And I would want the snow to be blinged out more than I would want his nose to be. The snowflakes also white fairy dust, and all of those primarily made up of that white fairy dust, which I think is a really good choice. So I'll do a slow pan over here, get one more good look of him. He really is such a cutie. I don't know why I call him a he. He could be a she, but I don't know. Boy snowman vibes, I guess. All right, and I'm gonna get this one packaged up and we'll look at the next one. Okay guys, real quick before I pack it up, I did find that fairy dust right there. You can barely see it, but it's that little tan, and I was right, there's not much of it in there. But I am glad I found it. Hard to see, but wanted to give you a quick glimpse of it. If you can see over the glare, there it is. All right, I feel better I found it. Okay, the next kit I have to show you is Christmas Candy Box by Mrs. Butterdee. This one is also rounds 22 by 28 inches or 55.6 centimeters by 70.7 centimeters. I am obsessed with this one. If you are not new to my channel, you know Mrs. Butterdee is like my favorite Diamond Art Club artist. So when I saw this one, I had to have it. They actually did release two Mrs. Butterdee kits, but I only grabbed one. The other one I might have to come back to. So here is the toolkit. Like I said, if you skipped ahead to this picture, go back. I did unbox this with the first canvas that we looked at. And then I snuck out the Treasure Quest card in my vlog. You can see me looking at these in real time for the first time in my vlog that's coming out over the weekend. I haven't seen it quite yet if this is a brand new video to the channel, but I always like to open these in my little vlogs to see what kind they are. So I got a bronze. We will still go ahead and pull out the color story here, take a look at the color palette. I am so excited to do this one. It's so pretty. I'm not sure which kits I'm doing this Christmas because they always like to come out with new stuff, but oh man, look at this. And this one is packed with special drills. There is no way I will be able to show you all of the specials. There are 10 specials in this. 1, 2, 3 ABs, a frosted diamond, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dusts. So many. I have never worked on a kit with a frosted diamond before, so I'm excited to look at it in the drill pack and see what it looks like. And I don't remember what color it is too, and see where it goes on the kit. Okay, move this out of the way here. And let's take a look. Oh my goodness, she is so cute. I'm gonna go ahead and flip her over real fast, get her to lie flat for me. Like I said, I did not buy the other Mrs. Butterdee kit, but I am tempted to. I like it, I just don't love it. And I didn't want to buy it just for the sake of having all of her kits, even though I have almost all of them. I haven't decided yet. I hope they don't archive her. If I do change my mind, I need to probably get on that. This one is unfortunately out of stock right now on the website, but the other one that I did not purchase is still in stock, so we'll see how it goes. This one, I know why this one went out of stock so fast. It's absolutely perfect. I love it so much. So I'm gonna pull out the colors now and we'll take a peek. Like I said, there's no way I'm gonna be able to find all 10 of these special drills. I'll do my best. I will tell you, Emeralds and Fairy Lights is the one who did the sneak peek of this one. I'll link her video below and you can check it out because she comprehensively went through all 10 of the specials really well. And when I saw her do the video, I was like, oh, thank goodness I'm getting this kit. She made me so excited to pick it up. So here is the drill pack. I'm obsessed. Look at those colors. That is so beautiful. Sometimes when I'm starting the kit up, I get a little sad ruining such a beautiful drill package. And I'm just like, I can't take this apart. You don't understand how good it looks. So I do want to look real fast. I'm not going to be able to find them all, but I'll see what specials jump out at me right off the bat. And I want to look to see if we can find that special. There are that frosted one. There's an AB right there. A yellow AB. And here, oh, not yet. There's 10 specials in here. Why am I struggling to find? Here is a fairy dust. Peachy color fairy dust. Let's look, see what else we can find. Another AB. Another fairy dust. You wouldn't expect like that electric green to be in a Christmas piece, but I like it. That's all the 310 that's in this kit. And that's why I love Mrs. Butterdeep. Never a ton of 310. And I'm not a big fan of 310 is black, if you're not familiar with the DMC color code. There is 2 more fairy dust, that green and that pink. Beautiful colors. And let's see. Another AB right there. Oh, and there's the frosted. M3078. And it's like a matte texture to it that makes it almost look glass-like. And as far as I understand, they don't facet the top of it. See how it's rounded on the top? There's none of those pyramid-looking facets on it. So I think when you place it down, it'll end up looking a lot like glass. I have yet to use one. I'm so excited. They're fairly new, special type of drill. I think they'll be really fun in this piece. I want to see exactly where they wound up on this piece because when I saw it, I didn't fully know where they were going to stick it. So hopefully that was an okay way of looking at the drills. If you guys want to see like more comprehensive look at the drills or even like a drill train, let me know in the comments below. Or does that get boring to see all the drills? I know some people don't like the sound of all that packaging. I want to do what everybody wants to see the most. So let me know in the comments if you have a preference. I'm going to put a picture up right now of the whole thing in frame. And then in just a second here, we will start a little pan over. And then we'll try to start looking for some specials. I need to practice my special drill finding. So this one's going to challenge me. I'm in love with this. Not too much of the background. And since the background's 2 different colors, I don't think it's going to get too stale. And like I said, it's not overpowering the background. So I don't normally love heavy background kits, but I feel like this is just the right amount of busy that it's not going to be overwhelming at all. So the frosted diamond is in the little sparkles here and around the kit. That's where the frosted diamond ended up. Let's see if I can find it anywhere else. I think it's just in those little pops of background sparkle, which I think is really cool. I wasn't sure when I saw the kit, the picture of the kit, where that was going to end up, but I think that's a good place for it. That's the only place that I do see it. The red, let's see, there's a red AB that is an anchor sign. We'll look for that one next. I feel like my face needs to be so close to the canvas when I look for special drills, but I don't want you to see my head. So it's a struggle for me to find them sometimes. I will do it though. There is some anchor symbol in the candies. So that red AB. AB has a more powerful coating than the fairy dust. So they are a lot easier to, they're more noticeable on the canvas. The fairy dusts are more of just like a glitter, a little tiny bit of sparkle. So ABs are more bold, but sometimes harder to place as well because the coating on them is a little more finicky. I see it in the candy here, I'm not going to struggle on all of these special drills if it's this hard to find them all. I don't see it anywhere else, and there's so much red on this canvas. I wonder if the rest of it is just fairy dust. Let's move to the next one. K is like the yellow. I see all that in the bow here. And did I get you? Nope, you had to see the bow right there in shot. All of that around the edges of the bow is K. Oh, and up here in this bell, there's some more K there. Next is E. It's like the green AB. That is lowercase e. That is inside the filling of the cookie and in some of the candies. Here's some here and around the edges of the Christmas tree cookies. And no, I don't see any up here, I don't think. I think that's it. Oh, a little bit here on the edges. Not a ton. The slash, like I said, is the frosted. And then I don't know what to call this symbol. In my mind, it's like the quad infinity. Like it's not an infinity, it's like a double infinity. I don't know. What do you guys call this one? Anyways, that was the first of our fairy dust though. And I see that around in the cookie fillings as well. And some of the candies over here. I'll go up this way. Not a ton of that. I'm sure, like I said, go watch Emeralds and Fairy Lights. She goes through all of it. Here's some more here. All of it really, really well and really looks at all the specials so nicely. Lowercase n is the next one. It is another peachy fairy dust color. And I'm not seeing that one. My goodness. Oh, in her hair. There we go. There's some, that lowercase n, and over here. So little bits in her hair and such around the bow as well. Next would be capital U. It's another green fairy dust. So it butts up right next to the AB that is in these Christmas cookies. And then that one is a lot in the greenery around her. I'm assuming that's a wreath around her. A lot of that color goes in that wreath color there. X is a orange fairy dust, and that is in the gingerbread cookies. I think that orange is gonna pull brown next to in the gingerbread cookies. It's charted as an orange though, and that's where that one is mostly at. There's some over here in this area over here as well. Lowercase a is another greeny color, and it's all around the edges of the cookies here. And around this cookie here. And it's her fingernail polish color, which I think is stellar. I love that. I was really hoping her fingernail would be a special color, and it is. It's a fairy dust. And then the last one is the stop sign symbol, and that is another red. I'm sure we'll find that all throughout the kit. Yeah, around the edges of her sleeves. Here in her sleeves of her sweater. Here and here. And in her earrings. And then it goes up into her hat. Super cute. I'm in love with this kit. I'm gonna do one more look here. I love all the treats, and she just looks so happy, and it just makes me want Christmas cookies so badly. So I am so excited that I picked this one up. I'm gonna get her put away, and then I'll show you guys my last kit. Okay, and the last kit that I have to show you is Christmas Witch by Marigoni Sully. I'm so excited. I am so excited to get this kit. She released a kit in the mystery boxes last year, this artist, and a lot of people weren't able to get their hands on it, me included. I actually only just got it a few weeks ago in a D-stash. And this image is incredibly similar to that one. I think that one was called Cozy Christmas Witch. I honestly like this one even better. I'm in love with this artwork, in love with all the cozy vibes, and I can't wait to break it open and see it for myself. This one is a square, first square of the day, and it is It's a lot bigger than the other ones. 27.6 inches by 39 inches, 69.9 centimeters by 98.8 centimeters. This one is so gorgeous. I got a silver card with this one, which is super exciting for me. And we've looked at the toolkit before, so I'm gonna set that aside. Open it up and look at the color story in here. I need a little more room on this. This one is 35 colors. I'm surprised something so big only has 35 colors, but I get it because the vibe, I think there's gonna be big amounts of all of these colors. Let's look at the color story. Oh my goodness. Cozy Christmas vibes indeed. I love that so much. I have never seen a 9/8 symbol like that on a canvas before. And I am trying to figure out what drill that is, because there's 1, 2, 3 ABs, 1, 2, 3, 4 fairy dust. What is Y? And why do I not know? Let's see if it says it on the side of the box. Oh, 35 colors. So 3 ABs, 1 special diamond, 5 fairy dust. So I think that the Y is the special diamond, and I think it's a quad cube, which I think, let's look and see. I'll explain if I'm right. If I'm not right, then I obviously won't explain and confuse you guys. So let's open it up and take a peek. I think Diamonds and Washi did the unboxing for this one, which doesn't surprise me because I feel like every time Diamonds and Washi does an unboxing, it's the kit that I love the most. She has stellar taste in diamond paintings, mostly because it's so similar to mine. Let's see. That is a big piece. Wow. Let's flatten her out. I'm running out of room on my table. Okay, take that box. Flip her over. You guys, I want it to be Christmas so badly. Once 4th of July passes, I am over summer. I have patience for the heat to get me through the 4th of July, and then once that passes, I'm like, okay, fall please, winter please, Christmas time. Patience for being hot has run out. This one is so gorgeous. I can't even stand it, how much I love this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's the picture of the whole thing in frame. Wow, I might have to do this one this year. I don't even know. I was all set to do Cozy Christmas Switch this year. Luckily, I have some time to change my mind. I'm going to open these real fast. Sorry, I know that crinkling noise is kind of annoying. I'll be quick. Yeah, 35 colors, but look how many of each color you get. Holy cow. Like, even the first color alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus bags, 7, 8 bags of that. 8 bags of the 3858 alone. So but I don't think it's a lot of color blocking. If you look at it, I think it's just used so much in the kit. Like, it's not a color blocking heavy kit at all. It's just you're going to use the same bunch of colors for every square, and I don't hate that. I don't mind it. Let's look and see at some of these. Here's a fairy dust, Z3012. That's a green fairy dust. Let's see. A white fairy dust right there. An AB right there, red. I've been on a red fairy dust hunt lately in pursuit of fixing up a Minnie Mouse kit. There's AB 666, yep. And the AB 666 is the color I landed on to change my Mickey's pants in True Pals. He's charted as an orange pant, and I do not like it. I'm changing him to 666 for a red pant, but I don't have a special drill in that color. I just dropped them all. Oh no. I only have it in, wait, no, I have it in fairy dust. I lied. I just lied to you. I'm doing too many. I'm getting to the 3rd kit, and I feel like I'm losing it here a little bit. But I had just seen the special drill. I wanted to show that to you. Yep, it is a quad cube. So that takes up 4 squares on the diamond painting, and I can't wait to figure out where those go. That's cool, because not only is it special because it's big, it's got some AB on there. I think some AB coating on there. All right, let's see what else we find in here. Another AB. Nope, that's the same bag. I lied. There's some AB there. It's another red color. Am I going backwards? I think I'm going backwards. Guys, I just totally dropped it. Clearly, I need more unboxing practice. Let's see. You know what? We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Good luck, Katie, getting that situated later. Look through some of these together. There's so much. All right, here we go. That's a tan fairy dust. A green fairy dust. That's just a regular green. I love that color green, the huntery kind of green. Here's an AB. This would have been easier on all of the kids. Let me know, like I said, let me know in the comments. How much do you guys care at looking at the individual drills, and how much do you just hate the crinkling sound that it's not necessary to you to see them? Here's red AB. How do you like your unboxings done? White AB. Another fairy dust. I want to do it my own special way, but I want to do it in a way people enjoy watching it. White fairy dust, red AB. Last pack here. Quad cube. All right, so we flipped through them. Let me know the best way to do that in the future. We'll figure out the right way to do it. Okay. And as far as finding all the specials, that's gonna be impossible. Let's first look for the quad cube though. Up here in this garland, there it is. And if you can see it, hold it up. See, it takes up 4 of them. And I think that's gonna look so fun. I'm glad they used it as garland. How cute is that? Perfect. As far as the rest of the specials, let's do the best we can here. There's a couple of reds charted. The arrow looking one, arrowhead, it almost looks like an arrowhead, and under lowercase n. We'll do those together. All throughout the chair. And you're gonna probably find them throughout the whole piece, which is gonna make it hard. In the tablecloth here. Nope, I lied, it's not in the tablecloth, disregard. All throughout the chair. And guys, bear with me. Oh, and in the ornaments, that's all that lowercase n. So that is AB. The ornaments, these red ornaments are AB. I hope I am not scaring people off with how I'm doing this unboxing. Let's see here. Finding ABs in fairy dust is challenging though, especially on a piece so big with so few colors. I feel like it is quite the project. Okay. The next one I'm going to look for is that white AB, and that's just obvious here, and the snowflakes and the snow out here and the moon. That one's not too hard to find. White AB is pretty, I feel like pretty obvious. Some in the ornaments down here and little hints of it over here in these little pieces too. After that, the white fairy dust. Anything that's not white AB, I feel like is white fairy dust. So like these dots, these are AB, but then this is fairy dust. So anywhere you have white, it's going to be a special drill probably on this kit. See, like these are ABs, but this is fairy, and this is fairy dust. This is fairy dust, but these are up here. Oh, that's fairy dust, I lied, but the moon itself is AB. So one or the other, you're probably going to get some special drill in anything white you have on there. And then the last are fairy dust. It's like a red half moon. You'll find that down here in the mug, in the flower. Tablecloth over here, you'll find it where I said I lied earlier. It's because it was an AB, it's fairy dust. In the kitty cat sweater, which I'm obsessed with that cat. Some in the mice too, and the presents. In the rest of the chair stripe, in the flower. The red fairy dust I bet you there's so many bags of it. Yeah, I can see 3, 4 of them. 3 bags at least of that fairy dust because it's just sprinkled all throughout the piece. Then there is a tan and, okay, this hunter green fairy dust too. In the leaves here, it's that capital P in the pillow all throughout the tree. All throughout the tree is that hunter green fairy dust, and then outside and then at the tops. Basically anywhere you see that green color, it's a fairy dust color. In that book over there in the corner too. And then the last one is a, there's 2 tans, like an N and a half triangle. So let's see, capital N, half triangle. Here we go. Here's some here. If you guys remember the highlights where you had to find the shapes in the picture, and it's like, oh, find the missing wrench, and it's like stuck in the picture somewhere. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Here's some more here, and these are fairy dust colors. And let's see, capital N. I'm not seeing capital N quite yet. Make our way up. Half triangle, some here. And the rest of the ornaments. These little baubles, let's lift her up on the tree. Oh my gosh, I hit my camera pole now. Here we go. See the ornaments? There they are, half triangles. And let's see. In the village, lots of fairy dust sprinkled throughout the village. Capital N is remaining elusive to me, but there's some more of that triangle here. And I will find this capital N because now it's a challenge. Let's look. Oh, the cat. There you are. The cat will be super blinged out with fairy dust, and I am excited about that. Some in the cookies over here, except that was a lie again. My goodness. I feel like I'm hitting a half an hour, getting a little bit off kilter mark here with my unboxing. I will have to keep that in mind. The first one was stellar. This one, I'm losing it a little bit. Okay. It might just be in the cat. But, you know, if you buy this painting and work on it and find some extra capital N, think of me and how I couldn't find it when I unboxed it for you. All right, that's the best it's gonna do. Like I said, I think Diamonds and Washi did the unboxing on this one, so if you want a more professional look at the specials, check out her video as well. And let's do a quick pan over before I wrap this craziness up here. She just looks so cozy, and I honestly feel like if you wanted to take out this hat, which wouldn't be hard because it is a square drill canvas, you wouldn't even know she's a witch. The hat doesn't bother me, the witch hat, although there are a lot of witches on Diamond Art Club, so I get it if you're witched out, especially when you're like, it's Christmas, Halloween, but the witch vibes in this are so low-key. I don't hate it, and I just think it's just so cozy and so fun for Christmas. And you know what? Witches are around for other holidays too. So the hot chocolate steam, that's pretty cool too. That's a pretty cool touch. It'd be nice if you could see what I was pointing at. There we go. So yeah, let's look at the thing real fast right here. I always like to compare it to what I see, especially when I'm like, what are those mice doing? But there they are. They're so cute. All right, guys, thanks for sticking with me on such a crazy unboxing. And I hope you guys liked seeing what I picked up for Christmas in July. Cross your fingers that I can get this put back together for December. And well, I'll just say I'm glad I didn't drop all the drills on my mom's kit, although hers was smaller, so it wasn't as big a deal, but I returned hers to her in one piece, and I guess that's what matters. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my chaos, and I hope you guys tune in for the next one. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!